What's up, nation? It's your boy, ETCW, World Heavyweight Champion.
Hello, Craig. Shit, not just the city, the world.
The Jersey Jackass, B to the C. Hit me up on all social media at RealJackassBC, RealJackassBC. Don't forget to follow Cinelinx at Cinelinx. We are back again with another movie review. This time, we're checking out It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be mine? Would you be mine? It's a neighborly day in the beauty hood, a neighborly day in the beauty hood. Won't you be mine? Could you be mine? Wouldn't you be my neighbor? Look, I didn't sing that much. I hope you guys enjoyed, the least a little bit of it. It's Mr. Rogers, man. You can't not sing A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood.
Hey, Mr. Rogers.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor?
That was wonderful.
A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood is the it's a new Mr. Rogers movie, and it stars Tom Hanks as Mr. Rogers, Matthew Rhys, and Chris Cooper. It's directed by Muriel Heller. I think I got that right. I didn't get it right. And this is a really good film. I knew going into it that it was going to be very heartwarming, and it was going to be hard to watch. It's going to make me cry because I remember seeing Won't You Be My Neighbor, the documentary, and I literally cried from start to finish in that. And so I was sat prepared. I'm like, all right, emotionally, let's go, let's get this, let's do this. Tom Hanks as Mr. Rogers, all right, I'm all in. And Tom Hanks does an incredible performance, man. He is absolutely spot on as Mr. Rogers, man. Growing up being a Mr. Rogers fan, I loved his portrayal. I thought it was perfect and everything I ever wanted from it. The one thing that got me about this film was it was not at all what I expected. I expected a story about Mr. Rogers and who he was and how he came to be and where he came from. I expected kind of a biopic. And what we got is really more about Matthew Rhys' character and how Mr. Rogers changed his perspective on life, really. So Matthew Rhys plays like kind of a fictional version of a real life person. The real life counterpart being Tom Junod, who wrote an article on Mr. Rogers and ended up changing his life. And that's kind of what this movie is about. This movie is about how Mr. Rogers affected this one guy and how he changed his life because of Fred Rogers. And going into it, if I would have known that's what it was about, I wouldn't have been as excited about it. I actually didn't watch any trailers. I didn't know anything. I didn't see anything for this movie. I was just excited to go see it. So now, in hindsight, looking back, I'm like, oh, wow, man, that's interesting, because if Mr. Rogers were going to make a movie, he would have wanted a movie about helping others. He wouldn't want it to be focused all on him and who he was. He would want to show the love and support and what he meant to the world, which is what this movie is about. This movie truly is how Mr. Rogers was such a force of nature that really helped change your opinion, your views, and helped shape you. And that's what I think I loved most about it. Another thing I really liked about this movie is every time there's a transition or we're moving to a new city, they literally use the little model sounds that they would use in Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and every time I saw it, it just brought this huge smile to my face. I loved it so much. I can honestly see Tom Hanks getting a nomination for this. What's weird is I think he could actually end up going for supporting, because the movie follows Rhys' character more than it follows Mr. Rogers. So I don't know how it would actually work. We could see it in Best Actor, but either way, Tom Hanks definitely deserves the nomination. All right, let's look at the score. Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood is getting a 3.6 out of 5. Did you grow up on Mr. Rogers? What is your favorite episode? Did you watch the documentary? Are you as excited about this one as I am? I took my mama to go see it because she's the one that used to show me to watch it. She loved it. She really did. Whatever you're thinking, make sure you comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up. share it around with all your friends, hit this little subscribe button right about over here, and click the bell so you can get all the notifications for all of our videos that come up here soon. Follow me on all social media at RealJackassBC, RealJackassBC. Follow Cinelinx at Cinelinx. And until next time, it is what it is.